Bills sideline, it is Sean McDermott. His guys not able to build off that 2-0 start as they've dropped their last two. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. With Brock Huard and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And here we go from Mile High. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Trying to throw this from the gun. Cut out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. Brought in right side. And he's tackled for no gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the defender. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a gain of 16
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They send a man in motion. From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down. He's dropping back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Right up the gut. Oh, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't add it. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
He's got it over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, play action. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Pat Surtain has it. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. They'll run here following the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. Shoots away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Now to the running back. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On play action now, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 7.
to the air. McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Bills' 47.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could hit.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
You just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter... End as that pass falls incomplete. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Sanders sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Throwing it on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's now third down and long.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Tommy Townsend.
The Bills with a punt team out there. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Jalen Waddle. A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line. So now here's third and 5.
Third and 5.
Now McCarthy. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He can run it. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He calls his own number again. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dobbins can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Bronk. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Drops back. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Sanders sends it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Now come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Back to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Start on the ground with Dobbins. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, here's Dobbins. With some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
McCarthy to throw it. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Bills going nickel, third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So not an easy feat by any means, Brock. Scoring it on the play with interference, and they, of course, decline it and take the touchdown.
Yeah, you talk about it, and you love to see it. Guys that can play through that contact, kind of like in basketball. Like you take a foul, but you still finish the hoop. It's the same thing with these pass catchers on the other end of it. Those that can play through contact, they tend to separate themselves.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from the 37.
First down, Bill.
1st and 10, looking to throw. To the middle, that's looked in by Bash. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing it again here. Complete over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards.
3rd down from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he'll get this up to his own 44. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
McCarthy throwing on his 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. It is cut left side. And they get this down to the 28. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Sanders sends it through. And that's going to give them the lead. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 87. It's a gain and 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes are reading you like a book.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. They get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Broncos first down.
A give right side to Dobbins. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 11.
Air it out on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Jameson Williams.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete
It's
pass.
2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Throw is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Nearly starts the drive of the 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back-to-back carries here. this one down to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
Line up the design keeper. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Jukes away from one. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here he goes on the boot. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead down to just 2.
Bills 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
On play action now, McCarthy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Carry here for Dobbins. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
going for the first with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Next Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Broncos push the lead to 2 scores now.
30, Bills 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Caught quick right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Dropping back to throw. Caught by his back. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
Complete to number 35.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Broncos corral it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
So here comes the Bronco offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
The play fake. He'll throw.
at the 46-yard line.
He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Got to keep this one and go. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on 1st down. Hits his running back. Taken down right along the 30. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Man in motion here.
At the 30-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
Bills, 1st down. A gain of 5. And the Bills 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Bills 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And it's It's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And they take this in for the score. The Bills have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to just 2. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Broncos first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The shotgun, McCarthy. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Bills returning their offense and this running back to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Throwing from the gun here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
I'll air it out on 3rd. All the left side. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down run by Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First
down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 6.
Now McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Another throw here for McCarthy. They'll try to set the screen. Dobbins. Room to run inside the 20. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one connects. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 7-yard
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content back in this.
On him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Can't you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it? And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Escape. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal. Man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This makes it up to the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's a throw. He's going to keep it this time. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bills trailing by 5.
First down, Bills.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Plowing up the middle. He dodged the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw.
2nd and 2.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
is...
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He has room for the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Dash hauls it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in.
Number 35.
The Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
Down by Pat Surtain. It's a loss of 1.
Back on 2nd and goal.
At the Broncos 7.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
The 2nd down.
Defense in the dime now, clinging to that lead.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw it. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. They wanted that 3-point cushion. We all knew what they were doing, be able to maybe breathe a little bit easier. But now got to keep them outside of field goal range, partner, because a kick would win this.
And that starts with a booming kickoff. Give them as long a field as possible before they can get that makeable field goal. From there, your defense just got to rise to the occasion here in the last couple snaps of this game.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Jameson Williams, incomplete. Brings up
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. And that kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
No matter how that kick was going to go, Kate, there was going to be elation on one side. An absolute heartbreak on the other, and that's what makes for a memorable finish and one heck of a game we got to watch.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on...